Omniplex Cinema review. We completed a mystery shopper review on the new cinema in Sutton, Surrey. We tested ease of use and accessibility, among other things. We hope you find it useful. We use the fax system to review our venues. This is what the letters will mean: food, accessibility, cost, toilets and service. Food and drinks. The cinema provides a good selection of food and refreshments. Prices can be seen in the photo. Most products are less than £10, apart from the larger combos. Unfortunately, they do not offer the menu in paper form, which means it could be challenging to read on the digital screen positioned above the tills. Our mystery shopper bought a hot dog, a drink and a small tub of ice cream. They also have a Ben & Jerry's stand where you can choose from different flavoured scoops. I give the food and drink selection 4 out of 5. There was a good selection, I felt, with affordable prices that tasted nice. However, the ice cream fridge door was difficult to open as there wasn't a handle, so you had to open from the side. It also wasn't clear if the Ben & Jerry's counter was open as there was no visible staff member behind the counter. When approaching the Ben & Jerry's counter, I then saw a sign facing the other way round saying that I need to make my order at the main counter. These small things do mean I wouldn't give full marks. Accessibility, wheelchair access. The cinema was accessible for the reviewer who uses a medium-sized wheelchair and is wide enough for any size wheelchair. The upstairs entrance has double automatic doors that open outwards. These can be opened by pressing a small button outside. There is a button on both sides of the door on a black pole that may be difficult to see. The queue is located in the centre of the foyer. However, one thing noted was that all till points were full height, even taller than standard, and they did not have a lower till for wheelchair users. Accessibility once inside. The lift can easily be accessed on the left-hand side of the stairs, where there is a good turning circle to access the door. The review for the cinema was completed over a series of 3 visits. During the 2 visits prior to the final one, the lift was out of service. During these visits, a staff member needed to take the reviewer through the side entrance. The pathway leading to the side door has tight corners and isn't flat. Although this was just manageable for the reviewer, it was noted that anyone with a larger chair or walking aid may struggle with the poorly laid and narrow path. Accessibility CEA Card. On the cinema website, it says that carers can get free entry if the customer who is booking the ticket has a CEA card. This can be presented when purchasing a ticket at the till or entering the CEA card number on the booking web page for the chosen movie. If you want to book a wheelchair space, you can choose your seats either at the till or on the website, where you see the spaces at the bottom of the screen with a wheelchair icon for the accessible seat. The wheelchair spaces have plenty of room at the bottom of the screen for any size wheelchair. Accessibility sensory screenings. The cinema also has what they call sensory friendly screenings, where they will have family friendly movies with the light slightly lowered, the volume turned down and subtitles on the screen. These showings are on every Saturday and Sunday morning before the cinema gets too busy. On the cinema website, it will have sensory and subtitled above the time for the chosen movie. movie for that week. The movie schedule will be updated weekly. During our 3 visits, access to the downstairs part of the venue was not straightforward. As the lift was broken, the side entrance would not be suitable for every non-ambulant customer due to the uneven pathway. It is appreciated that the venue took the time to consider an alternative route for the wheelchair users, but it was noted that this may not be suitable for all. When the lift was working, it did feel cramped and small, with little to minimum space for a carer. The lift needs to be operated from inside, which needs to be given some thought if the person who needs the lift requires help of a carer to operate it. Even though access to the cinema is straightforward when everything is working, there could be some improvements. For example, the button to open the external doors could be more clearly signposted. The lift isn't comfortable for a carer to be inside at the same time. Lastly, the side entrance isn't accessible for everyone, and this was used twice during the 3 visits. So I will give their accessibility a 3 out of 5. The offer of sensory screenings is really important, and acceptance of CEA cards is also a positive. Costs and buying tickets. Ticket prices vary hugely depending on the time of day, screen size, and the type of seats. Tickets vary between £7.50 to £11.95. On the website, it will outline the price of your chosen tickets on the checkout page. In the cinema, it will only display the prices of the ticket on the monitor screen above the till, or you can ask for more information at the till. There are currently no plans to take cash at the Omniplex cinema in Sutton. The only way to pay, both in cinema and online, is by card. When buying tickets, the staff will politely tell you what times the movie is showing, as well as allowing you to choose your seats on the monitor at the counter, so you can point to where you would like to sit. The staff were also polite when buying refreshments, and it felt like there was plenty of time to complete the purchase. I will give 3 out of 5 as it isn't clear why you can't pay with cash, and it wasn't made clear when or if they will accept cash in the future. And even though the sign said contactless only, the reviewer saw that the card machine allowed you to put in your card and enter in your card's PIN number. Toilet facilities. Once downstairs, there is a choice of male or female or disabled toilets. The walkway to the male and female toilets is narrow intentionally, but then opens up to multiple toilets and sinks. The area was clean during the visit times. The disabled toilet has a wide, easy to open door that was radar key locked. This toilet was generously sized and would be accessible for wider wheelchairs with plenty of room to spare. However, I will give the toilets a 4 out of 5 as the lighting was very dim and made it hard to see properly. Service from staff. Overall, the service from the staff was really helpful and polite. When purchasing a ticket, they will show you what seats are available. The queues were short during the 3 visits, and when scanning your ticket, the staff will tell you the screen and seat to attend. The only issue experienced was the confusion over the purchase of ice cream. Staff were not monitoring the Ben & Jerry's counter, and there was no clear signposting for purchases to be made at the main counter. As a result, I was left waiting to be served for a while. This could be improved by ensuring the signage is facing the correct way. For these reasons, I am awarding 4 out of 5 stars for service.